Hey, hi, hello, what's up, and what's good with you? This is Sahar, and I'm back at it again with another video. So this one is just gonna be a little embarrassing for me. I mean, I really don't embarrass easily, but it's gonna be just a little cringe-worthy for me. Yeah, this is like my awkward like pre-teen going into teen years, and it just, okay. So everyone, I'm pretty sure, at least millennials, everyone should know what a catfish is. Raise your hand if you've been catfished. Okay, well, I was so fucking stupid that I got catfished by someone who made me think that they were, listen to this. They made me think that they were Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, bitch. Okay, so mind you, back in my preteen teen days, when Justin Bieber like first got hot and he was all like, baby, baby, I was obsessed. I was literally obsessed with Justin Bieber. I had a fucking shrine, because like literally I would go to the store, right? In every store that I went to, if they had a magazine with Justin Bieber in it, which almost all the magazines did at this point in time because he was blowing up, I always bought it. I always bought it. Like, I don't know where I was getting this money to buy it. I think my mom was buying it for me, but I had all these like Justin Bieber magazines with all these posters and pictures, and I literally like made a shrine on my fucking wall of Justin Bieber pictures. In my old house, the house I grew up in, I had like a playroom, and that was basically like my hangout room. So like my bedroom was just for like sleeping and clothes and stuff like that. And when my friends came over, like we couldn't hang out in my bedroom, and this was per my mom's rules. But we would hang out in my playroom, which had couches, and like that's where like I kept all like my board games and shit, and my TV and all that. But yeah, and in that room I made a wall just like dedicated to Justin Bieber, like all these Justin Bieber magazine posters and magazine pictures just all on my fucking wall. And I really hope, like I really feel like on my Facebook I have a picture of it, because it was freaking ridiculous. But I also like, I feel like in one of the magazines, or I got it like at FYE or something, but I had like a, like, was it life size? It was like basically, it was almost life size freaking poster of Justin Bieber that I had on my bedroom door. I loved Justin Bieber. Like I was like one of those girls that was reading, like, I was a Justin Bieber freaking fan fiction reading ass bitch. Like I know like all of us went through like our fan fiction days. Like when fan fiction was like really popular, like you were like an angsty, like pre-teen, teen, like you was reading fan fiction about like your favorite celebrities and shit. I feel like I want to read the Justin Bieber fan fiction that I was reading. I don't think the girl that wrote it, I don't think she ever like finished it, but like it was so good. It was really like, I remember like sitting there like eyes locked, like reading that shit. Like it was so good. Such good writing. She was a good writer, but fan fiction was lit. But yeah, I was obsessed with Justin Bieber, guys. And this was when AIM was like still a thing. Like, well, like I don't know whether it just had just like become a thing, but this is when AIM was a thing. And I was on AIM. I'm interested. Leave it down below because I want to know what everybody's like first screen name was. Typically people's first screen name was on AIM, so Let me know what your first screen name was ever, or just like what your AIM screen name was. Mine was XCookieX95. Like, I'm such a fucking loser, but this is back in the AIM days, and I would be on AIM and just talking to the very few friends that I had. But one day, this random person popped into my inbox talking about they were Justin Bieber and they really liked me. I don't remember whether I had like a Facebook, MySpace at this time, but I feel like if I did, he would have contacted me on MySpace, but maybe not, because I feel like it's easier for a catfish to be on AIM, because AIM didn't really have like profiles and shit. But he, I'm saying she because I'll tell you at the end, but yeah, he was like, I'm Justin Bieber, like, I really fucking like you, you're beautiful. And mind you, I talked to Justin Bieber for months. Like, I talked to him for months, and like, always in the back of my head, like, I knew, like, I'm not fucking talking to Justin Bieber. But then I was like, if I'm really talking to Justin Bieber, like, I want to talk to Justin Bieber. Like, you know, like, if there's that very small chance that it was Justin Bieber, like, I don't want to just be like, fuck you, you know? I was talking to Justin Bieber for, like, freaking months. He would, like, freaking hit me up. I would talk to him about everything. I would talk to him about his music. He would tell me about, like, his music making process and where he lived, and talk about like the trips that he was going on. And like, of course, like any good catfish does, like, he would disappear for like a week or so occasionally, and then come back and be like, oh, I had a show, or I was going on tour, or I was recording, and like just be like telling me all this shit. And I was just like, oh, it's okay, baby, like, I missed you, Justin. Like a fucking idiot, guys. Like, this is, like, I'm getting chills down my spine. Like, I swear I'm getting goosebumps, because freaking, I thought I was talking to fucking Justin Bieber. I thought I was online dating Justin Bieber, like a fucking idiot. And I feel like I wanted to believe that I was talking to Justin Bieber, because I like loved him so much at that time. I was really like an original believer. But yeah, like, I feel like the whole time I knew I wasn't talking to Justin Bieber, but like, I wanted to believe I was. Like, I wanted to have like this crazy wild experience where like a celebrity reached out to me and like we were talking. But yeah, I was talking to Justin Bieber for months, and then I don't remember how it happened. I don't know whether I just stopped using AIM, or like I'm pretty sure he just stopped answering me, now that I think about it, because I feel like I would like hit him back up every day after a while, and he just wouldn't answer me. And I just like kept on hitting him up and hitting him up. You know how like there's one of those things, like, you're going through a period in your life where you're doing something every day, or talking to somebody every day, and you stop doing or talking to that thing or whatever, and it just like, it fucks you up for a while. It takes you some time to get over. Yeah, that's what like that situation was. And it was so funny, because what made me think of this story was I was on Facebook the other day, and like, I'm not into like the bullying or anything like that. I don't feel like it's bullying if you're telling the truth about somebody and they're doing something wrong. So it's like, you should tell other people. But I was on Facebook, and this girl was talking about, this guy posted a post about this girl that I went to school with, and like I grew up with. Like, we were never friends. I just knew of her. She was just in some of my classes. Like, I just knew of her as a person, and how this girl pretended to be this totally like random girl, and like talked to this dude for months, making him think that she was like this hot girl, when in fact she was who she is, and not very not even to be shitty, but she's like not cute. Like she's honestly, like, I'm gonna say she's ugly, because like you're an ugly person if you do that to people. Like you make people think that you're one thing and you're not. And it's one thing if you're like shy and self-conscious, but like honestly I think she's addicted to it. And like everybody was chiming and talking about how like she does this shit, and how like they know people she's done this to, and how like they've caught her and she still continues to do it, probably because she's so miserable with her own life. And I feel like that's the case for a lot of people. Like they'd be so miserable with their own life that they want to be somebody else. But it's like you can pretend to be somebody else but not drag other people into it and not get other people emotionally invested. Like it's one thing if you're pretending to be this person and like you're just like pretending to be this person, just talking to people just to talk to people or just to be friendly with people. But like when you make people think that you love them and that you guys might be in a relationship and that you want to have kids and stuff, and then they like find out that you're not real, like that fucks with somebody. And I've been catfished a few times. I've also catfished before, like for a good reason, which I will tell that story. I catfished like one of my ex-boyfriends, but that's a totally different story and it's actually pretty fucking interesting. But yeah, I feel like if you're fucking with like people's lives, then that's when it goes too far. And I'm pretty sure after I like heard that she was the one that catfished me, because I can't possibly think of anybody else that would even give a shit to catfish me, because I didn't have any boyfriends. I barely had friends. Like I can't like think of anybody else that would like even want to take the time to even talk to me, considering that nobody liked me or gave a shit about me. Like basically acted like I didn't exist. So it must be an addict. But yeah, thank you for sitting through my cringy ass story about how I thought I was dating Justin Bieber and I got fucking catfished when I was like 12. But yeah, I think it's so awesome how like Neve and Max are like cracking down on these motherfuckers, because people are like being grown ass adults and still doing that shit. Like I'm like, at this point in time, do you not have a wife? Like at least like back then, like when you're a kid, like your life is school and your friends. And like if you don't have friends, like okay, you gotta occupy your time with something. But I don't know, just grown ass adults be doing that shit, and it's just like I don't get it. But Neve and Max are cracking down. But yeah, I have some more catfish stories if you want to hear them, because I've been catfished quite a few times. And I just have stories in general. So just like look out for content, and don't forget to comment down below if you've ever been catfished, because I'm interested to know. And if you want to tell a little story about it, I'd be interested to read it, or even tag me in a video that you've posted about getting catfished. I'd be interested to watch it. I love story times. But yeah, that's all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.